What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. These street spots make some of the most iconic clips you'll see on skateboards in the real world. So I thought it'd be cool to replicate these clips on a fingerboard. And this ramp turned out awesome, so be sure to watch to the end so you can find out how to make it for yourself. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. To start this build, as you've probably seen in some of my other previous build videos, where you need a thin piece of cardboard and a thick piece of cardboard, but we're going to be starting with a thick piece of cardboard. So you want to start out by tracing the outline of your ramp. This is what the side is going to look like. So what I'm doing, as you've probably seen from the thumbnail and the intro, I'm putting a little ramp on one side that's just going to be a straight ramp, and then I'm putting stairs on the other side, and the rail is going to go on after. We don't have to worry about that. So you want to make two of these side pieces to give the ramp some width, and then of course you need to put some connectors in between them. So as you can see here, I'm cutting out the connectors. You want to make sure these are the exact same length, long ways, not thickness. Thickness can vary, that does not really matter, but the length really matters. You want to make sure these are the exact same so that your ramp isn't staggered at all, because that wouldn't be good. You want to cut out about maybe 7 to 10 of these. That'll make for a strong ramp. As you can see here, I have a good many. And then you just want to hot glue them on. You can use other glue or tape, but it just will last, the ramp won't last as long. So I definitely recommend using hot glue if you have it. If not, that's fine, but it definitely works a lot better. So these were kind of a pain to put on. I'm almost sure there's a better way to do it, but I'm not the smartest and I didn't decide to do that. But if there's a better way, let me know in the comments. And if you guys see any comments that say there is an easier way, definitely give it a try and let me know how it turns out, because I'm open for new ideas all the time for my next builds. So, and then you just want to put the next part on the top of the ramp, and then you want to set it flat to make sure it evens out before the hot glue is completely dry, so you can make little adjustments if you need to. And then for the top of the ramp, you need to just make sure that the width of the cardboard that you want to cut covers the whole ramp so that there's no spots left open. And I actually decided to cut these in different segments. You don't have to do this. It might turn out better if you didn't do this, but I just gave it a try this way, and it didn't turn out too bad. And this part, I'm not gonna lie, was very annoying. You definitely don't have to do it as intricate as I did it, because the stairs really aren't written on as much as the other parts. So you could even do it just with paper. But this, yeah, that was very annoying, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, definitely give whatever you want to try and let me know how it turns out. I just used the cardboard and it really turned out fine. So as you can see there's actually white paper down there. Yeah, here I'm cutting it out. This is just going to be for the end of the ramp, like the sides of cardboard that we cut out earlier in the video. And you just want to put these on to make it look nice, put some white on it. And now we're doing the red, which is going to be like the base of the ramp that you ride on. And you just want to cut out the correct width. If it's a little bit long, that's fine. Just make sure it's not too short, because that'll be a pain to try to fix. So now we're just going to put on the cardboard before the paper that we just cut out. So you want to put it on the stairs. If you made these, you don't have to make these. You could even just do little slabs like we did for the connector pieces. But yeah, and then you just want to put the cardboard all around the outside so it makes for a smooth riding surface. You can put a little hot glue in to seal up any loose spots, and then you just want to put the cardboard down. And of course, the little gaps that you see there won't really make a difference when the paper goes on, but I did decide to go back in with a knife and smooth up some of the harder surfaces. And I think it turned out pretty good. Whenever the paper went on, it was a little bit of a smoother transition, which I think benefited for the build. So yeah, and then you just want to take out the white piece of paper that you cut out previously and put them on the edges. I didn't show you guys too much because I thought it'd be a little repetitive. But and then you just want to take the red pieces of paper for the base of the ramp, and you just want to glue these on just as you did the other ones. Again, this folding is pretty annoying. You really don't have to do it if you don't want to. The gray really, or the brown really doesn't make a difference. So you can just leave it as is, or you can make it look nice. It really doesn't matter. And then of course we're putting on the red for the rest of the ramp. Just make sure you fold it correctly and then hot glue it on. Make sure that there's no part sticking up, because that will come off easily. And then cut the excess paper off, but leave a little bit so that it's a smooth transition on your fingerboard. All right, now for the fan favorite part. You guys always comment telling me how much you like this, and I think it turns out really cool. I just put my YouTube name and ramps at the end, and I glue it onto the ramp. This time I tried a little bit of red that I'm going to put on the white so it contrasts pretty nicely. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. I think it did. Let me know in the comments if you guys like that or not, and what I could do differently with these pieces, because really I'm open for any ideas you guys have. And let me know if you do this, how it turns out. And then of course, a little finishing touch I always like to add to all of my ramps, just putting a nice little logo on it. I put GNR for the same thing as on the label, and I think it turned out pretty cool. I put it on several different spots of the ramp, and I like it a lot, so I was pretty happy with that. Now for the rail part. We're just going to take one piece of paper. If you've seen in my previous videos, it'll probably show you a little bit better how to roll it up a piece of paper like this, but you just want to tape it off, make sure it's taped good. Again, if you really need to see how to do that, check out one of my other videos where I make rails. And then you just want to make sure that this is taped on both ends of where you're cutting it, or else the paper will unravel. That's very important. Make sure that it's taped off again. That part's also taped off. And then you want to put these down for the base of the rail. But as you can see here, the rail won't fit in the holder correctly, so you just want to cut out a little V out of the paper, and this will help so much so that the rail sits in the ramp properly whenever you glue it, and it will last a lot longer, I promise. So be sure to do that. That'll help you so much in the long run. And then you just want to hot glue these down. Hot glue the base down first, and then put the rail over top so that it sits nicely. And yeah, it'll be a smooth riding surface. And make sure you tape off the top so it's also a smooth riding surface. And then what I actually did, I cut off a little bit of the extra part of the ramp because it seemed like it was a little bit too high up, and whenever I tried to jump it, it just wouldn't work out. So yeah, that's about it for the build. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it if you watch to the end. And be sure to stay tuned. I'll have some new content coming up really soon. And let me know your favorite trick from this little sesh that I put together for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, if you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And we're just going to try to get this channel going. Comment any video ideas. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.